Hey guys, continuing Iamblichus' Exhortation to Philosophy, chapter 19. In this part of the chapter, Iamblichus says, a self-controlled man, self-controlled human, does what is right according to gods and also towards gods and towards men. He does what is right towards gods through pious actions, spiritual actions, and he does what is right towards men by being just. Thus this man is both pious and just, which also makes him brave. And here's an interesting part. Iamblichus adds self-control into the concept of bravery. He says, this man is brave not because he avoids what he should not be doing, but because he pursues what he should be doing. This is an interesting concept. So he is brave not through cowardice. If we remember one of the previous chapters where Iamblichus talked about being brave towards death, and he said a mundane man might support death, but for the wrong reason, because he's afraid of something else. He is much more afraid of something else than of death, and so he will support death. While so he's brave through, courageous through, through fear, which is not virtuous. While a philosopher is brave towards death, because he's transcended the fear through understanding of truths, and that is pure, that is virtue. This is what Iamblichus says in one of the previous chapters. I made a video on that, if you remember, in the diagram as well. So here he brings this back. He says this person is brave, again, not by avoiding things, but by pursuing the right things. And this is a powerful distinction, I think. So this is what Iamblichus says in this paragraph. It's quite a small paragraph, really. Now, how do I interpret this? I really like this part because it tells us there's not just a matter of justice and doing what is right towards other men, but also towards gods. And I like it because it brings piousness, if there is a word like that, spirituality, religiousness, into this. So pious actions, religious actions, as I understand it, actions of worship, prayer, here we go, and so forth. Rituals, spiritual rituals, and so on. So we're starting to glimpse a little bit now into who is this philosopher. It's a person who does not just study philosophy, but lives a philosophical life. And he lives it with at least two types of actions. One action is towards his fellow men, and a just action, as we remember from previous chapters, is an action which is in accordance towards the law, towards laws. It's a lawful action. And to be able to abide by the laws fully, we have to exercise and develop self-control. Whether it's state laws, family laws, or whatever law exists. And we remember the benefit of law. Benefit of law is order. And we remember from the previous video of this chapter that order creates virtue. Order is necessary to create good. We see how these things are starting to all to connect at this point. And also we see that a philosopher, one who lives a philosophical life, must be doing pious actions to do what's right towards gods. So he must know spiritual rituals, spiritual procedures, meditations, and so forth. So this is a very nice way to enter that dimension through this part of this text. And of course, as we remember, Iamblichus goes into huge detail about this part in one of his later texts, which I really hope we'll get to to do in these videos. So that's it. I really like this part of the chapter. Hopefully, by the way, I'm going to do some... I downloaded some YouTube videos on how to draw better. So I can stop drawing these balloon heads with squiggles on them. And for the next book, for the next text, I want to start drawing much better. But I don't know how to draw, so at the moment I'm just drawing this. But I believe it can be done. We'll see. So that's it, guys. Let's do a quick meditation now, and I'll call it a day. You can do any meditation you want. I'll do a prayer that I usually do, and a pious action. That's what we've been doing at the end of these videos. If you've been doing prayers or spiritual exercises, I guess. Yeah, so I'm going to do a prayer, and you can do anything you want. Okay, thank you for your time, guys. If YouTube will show a video now, click on it to keep watching this channel.